7 a.m. The alarm should have screamed an hour ago. My eyes snap open, not to the gentle morning light, but to the cold digital glare of my phone. 7:01 a.m. Panic. A cold, sharp jolt that's more effective than caffeine. The final exam. The one that decides everything. It starts in less than an hour, across town. My heart hammers against my ribs, a frantic drumbeat counting down my future. The room is a blur. Oversized hoodie, jeans, sneakers, my uniform for this sudden, unwinnable race. A quick glance at my phone screen confirms the nightmare. 10% battery, a bank balance that's practically a joke. No time for coffee, no time for breakfast, no time to even think. Just move. I fly down the stairs, a clumsy tornado of limbs and desperation. My mum's voice, a concerned text message bubble on my phone, asks if I'm okay. I can't even reply. The front door slams behind me. The street is a landscape of cruel, ordinary morning routines. People sipping coffee, walking dogs, living lives not teetering on the edge of a cliff. And there it is. The bus, my chariot, my only hope. It's pulling away from the curb. I sprint, my lungs burning, my shouts lost in the city's drone. I can see the faces of passengers turning away. Oblivious, the bus shrinks into the distance, a red and white metal monster stealing my last chance. For a second, the world goes silent, the slow-motion agony of my own reflection in its retreating window, defeat. It tastes like dust and exhaust fumes. But then, a glint of hope. My old bike, chained to the railing, covered in a thin layer of city grime. It's not fast, it's not pretty, but it's mine. And it's here. A surge of adrenaline, pure and defiant, cuts through the despair. No, I'm not giving up. Not today. The chain lock clicks open. This isn't just a ride. It's a declaration of war against the clock. The pedals feel stiff at first, protesting the sudden, violent demand. The city map on my phone glows, a digital lifeline charting an impossible course. Overhead, the city is a concrete labyrinth, and I am a tiny, desperate mouse trying to navigate it. The countdown on the corner of my vision pulses, a constant, nagging reminder. 7:15 a.m. Every revolution of the pedals is a prayer. My legs burn, my lungs scream, but I push harder. The world blurs into motion trails, a frantic watercolor of brick and glass. Sweat stings my eyes. A pothole appears out of nowhere. The impact jolts through my entire body, the bike groaning in protest. For a terrifying slow-motion second, I'm airborne. I land hard, but I don't fall. Keep going. A delivery truck blocks the entire street, its driver unloading boxes with infuriating calm to dead end. I wrench the handlebars, swerving onto the sidewalk, weaving through startled pedestrians. Angry horns blare, sound waves rippling through the air, but they're just background noise to the roaring in my ears. Keep going. The sky, once a placid morning blue, turns a sullen grey. The first drop of rain hits my face, then another, then a downpour. The streets become slick, treacherous. Puddles explode under my wheels, spraying cold, dirty water up my back. The morning fog wraps around buildings, making the world feel claustrophobic, smaller. My phone screen, now slick with rain, shows the distance shrinking, but not fast enough. 7:35 a.m. A memory flashes, unbidden. My mum, her face soft and proud after I aced my MIT. "You've got this, Maya." Her voice echoes in my head. Another flash. My dad helping me fix this very bike years ago, his hands patiently guiding mine. "Never quit when you're tired," he'd said. "Quit when you're done." This isn't just for a grade, it's for them. It's for me. My breath comes in ragged gasps. The world starts to shrink, the edges of my vision turning dark. Exhaustion is a heavy cloak trying to pull me down. My legs feel like lead. Just a little further. The campus gate is in sight. A wave of relief, so powerful it almost knocks me off the bike. I made it, sort of. 7:50 a.m. I ditch the bike, not even bothering to lock it. The building looms ahead, a modern temple of academia. But the exam room is on the 4th floor. And the elevator is out of order. Of course, the final boss battle, a seemingly endless flight of stairs. I take them 2 at a time. My legs, already screaming, find some hidden reserve of strength. The hallway stretches before me, a long, sterile tunnel. It feels like it's stretching, the door at the end getting further away with every step I take, an optical illusion born of pure panic. Then, the door room 402, I burst through a whirlwind of rain, mud, and desperation. The room is silent, every head turns, and there, at the front, stands Professor Williams, a silhouette against the bright window, his posture rigid, his gaze sharp. He looks at his watch, then at me. My disheveled hair, my mud-splattered clothes, my heaving chest, the giant clock on the wall ticks, each second an eternity. The second hand moves with agonizing slowness. I fumble in my pocket for my calculator, my last piece of essential gear. It slips from my trembling, wet fingers. It falls, tumbling in a slow-motion arc of doom. Tears well up in my eyes, hot and bitter. A sob escapes my lips. I've come so far, fought so hard, only to fail at the last possible second. I look up at Professor Williams, ready for the judgment, the dismissal, the end of my academic year. He just looks at me. His stern expression doesn't change. Not really. But his eyes, something in them softens, just for a fraction of a second. He glances at the clock again, then back at me. He gives a slow, almost imperceptible nod. Then he reaches into his own bag, pulls out a spare calculator, and places it silently on the empty desk at the front. "You have 1 minute to compose yourself, Ms. Chen," he says, his voice even and calm. "Then we begin. Relief. It washes over me, so potent and overwhelming that my knees feel weak. I did it. I actually did it. I take a deep, shaky breath, wipe the tears and rain from my face, and walk toward that desk. The race is over. Now the real test begins.